Going on, guys? King Leo here, back with another adventure. And the GoFest 2025 Early Bird Time Research is now available in Pokemon Go. I don't know why that was a weird glitch. But yeah, the GoFest 2025 Early Bird Time Research is live. I think you got this if you purchased the the GoFest Global ticket. If you purchased it before April 15th, you unlock the special research starting April 8th. And as long as you play between April 8th and April 15th, you do get access to this early bird research. And I do believe that it gives you an encounter with Skidoo. So I think, I want to say Orchid gifted me the ticket for the early bird, for the Global Go Fest. So I appreciate it, Orchid. Thank you for gifting me that ticket. So let's go ahead and look at some of the things that we have to do. I'm not sure how many parts it is to it, but we'll go ahead and knock some of this out and see what happens. But we have the Explorer Kilometer, complete 5 field research tasks, spend 10 Pokestops or gyms, power up a grass type 10 times, and catch 25 different species of Pokemon. You see we get a super incubator, 3 golden raz, some XP, and a lucky egg, and then we get some Skidoo candy, and I'm assuming that is going to be an encounter with Skidoo. Like you see, I have completed 1 field research task, and I spun a couple stops. We're back at Mount Trashmore Park, so we should be able to knock all of this out. I do have some research here that requires me to power up Pokemon, with the most being 10 times, so we'll go ahead and knock that out. And I don't know what kind of nest this is. I haven't actually been here since the nest migration happened, so we'll see what kind of nest we get. Last time we were out here, it was a Gligar nest. I think we got a couple shinies from the Gligar nest. Not shiny on that one. Not shiny on the Shufflet, and then we have a Slowpoke. Not shiny. I think we have an Elgium right here. Let's see if I can tap that. Nope. Slowpoke again. And not shiny in the Elgium. Alright, so you saw the task we had to complete. We'll go ahead and get some of that knocked off. I want to say there are a couple of max battles out here that are worth doing, but I think the Jober being the one that I'm going to probably do first. And then I'll see if I can knock out some of the other ones. They all are shiny boost, shiny eligible for the ones that I do see out here. So we'll see if we can get that knocked out. And also there's a raid or 2 out here, so I may do some of those. But I've already done enough yapping. Let me go ahead and get this video started, and we'll see what we can get. And speaking of the time research for Global Go Fest, purchasing the Global Go Fest ticket early, I did host a contest over on Twitter where I had my Twitter followers hop on a random YouTube video and comment the word GoFest, and I picked 3 winners from that video or from that contest to receive a gifted GoFest Global ticket on me. I have all 3 of them. I can type. I have all 3 of them labeled winner. So I just have to make sure I get my 7 days worth of interaction with all of them. That way that I can gift them a ticket, because we have to get the great friends before they can gift the ticket. So shouts out to all 3 of these guys for participating and being the winners. So we got, the first one is going to be Meow Skulls 924. That is really close to being splashed on me. I should probably move. The second one is going to be, I don't know how to pronounce this name, so I'm going to say Trois Salush. I don't know. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. And then the third one is going to be El Chapo. I think I am at 2 days with the second 2 and 3 days away from, or 6 days away from this one. And I do believe I am 2 days, well not 2 days, but 5 days away from this one. And then you have this one, who was the first one to respond to my message. We are 4 days away. So if they all interact with me for the next couple of days, I will be able to gift them the ticket, and we should be good to go. And they'll get access to this time research before it goes away, or you aren't able to access it anymore. But might as well go ahead and power up Pokemon 10 times just to kind of get that part of the research done. When did I get this burning? I just go plus, wow, okay. Let's go plus the random shiny Burmy yesterday and didn't even realize it. All right, we'll take it. So yeah, GG's on that. But let's go ahead and power this one up. We'll power it up 10 times. and we're done. So we've knocked out all of those. So let's go ahead and claim this research. And we got a bunch of Stardust, and we got some. That was the wrong part of that I was supposed to complete. That was the power up ticket. So we'll go ahead and claim all of that and get the rewards. And then we have a third step, which is, or it's 3 steps. There's 4 steps technically. But page 4 is going to be defeat 3 Tingle Rocket members, win a raid, power Pokemon 10 times, and earn 20,000 Stardust. So I completely whiffed on that one and completed the wrong research. So we need to go ahead and finish doing all of this. I can do a check. Not shiny on the Charmander 391. And then this one's going to be Mind Food, not shiny on that. So we're going to go ahead and finish this research, see what we get from the end, and hopefully we can get our hands on that shiny Skidoo. Guys, we had our first shiny of the video, Shiny Minccino Pokemon Go. I was trying to figure out what kind of nest this was because I was seeing a ton of Mincinos and a ton of Growler early on. But I'm willing to bet that this is a Minccino nest, so Shiny Minccino in Pokemon Go, we will take it. I honestly didn't really realize it was shiny until I saw the sparkles because there's a glare on my screen. So when I clicked on it, I couldn't quite tell. And IVs are horrible. Does not matter. Shiny Minccino in Pokemon Go. I'll take it. Yep. And there's 2 Minccino right here. So yeah, I'm willing to bet that this is a Minccino nest. So I mean, I'll take another shiny Minccino. I'm not gonna lie, because Minccino just has such a great shiny. Now when it evolves, it's but the base form is actually pretty dope. Not shiny on that. Let's see where we're at on this research. And I think we need to catch, was it 4 more Pokemon? So we'll go ahead and catch 4 more Pokemon. And then we'll be back with the results from this. But let's go ahead and spin this and see what tasks we get. But technically, we got to see what Rocket Grunt we have first. This one's going to be coiled and ready to strike. Whatever on that one. But we got catch 10 grass type Pokemon. I don't know if I want to do that. But I do know that we have this spinner check at the top. So we'll go ahead and get that done. Not shiny on the spinner, 511 on the CP. I think either 525 or 536 is going to be the hundo on this one. I honestly can't remember. I've gotten close a couple times, but haven't got that hundo yet. And this is a form. I think I have this form maybe already. I'm not 100% sure. There's a ton of forms to spin, so I couldn't tell you. And this one's going to be 13, 14, 14. So we're going to go ahead and star that because I keep all my spindles. Except for the ones that have multiples of, I either trade those away or get rid of them. But shiny check. No, not shiny on that. All right, so we do have to defeat a couple Rocket Grunts for the power-up ticket or whatever. So we'll go ahead and knock this out. And then hopefully we can get that research done and get some more shinies. All right, I think we've done everything to complete the GoFest early bird time research. So we'll go ahead and claim this super incubator, the golden ras, 672 XP, a lucky egg, and 2025 XP. And then we're gonna get 25 Skidoo candy, 3 Skidoo XL candy, and an encounter with not shiny Skidoo 510. Not really sure if this one's any good or not, but we'll go ahead and get this caught so we can check the IVs on it and see exactly what we have. All right, and we got it. Dex entry Skidoo. Hopefully we can get a shiny Skidoo at some point, but Dex entry will do. And the IVs are going to be 10, 14, 12. So not the best, but I mean, it is Skidoo. We got it in the Dex, and that is all that matters. Now, I did forget that I also have some Striking Shadow research and also some Might and Mastery research. So we'll go ahead and claim all these things real quick. And we get an encounter with Mankey. Okay. 476 on the CP. I'm not even gonna lie, I completely forgot about this research until I went to check it about 10 minutes ago. Not shiny, like I said, and the IVs are 14, 10, 11 on that one. So we're gonna go ahead and claim this portion, get 3 golden ras, 2000 XP, and an encounter with Timber, 546. This one looks pretty decent. Not shiny, obviously, but I've had the worst luck with shiny timber in the past, so I don't know why I thought this would be different. But let's check the IVs on this one, and they are 11, 15, 13. So we'll go ahead and save that one. And let's go ahead and skip through everything that Spark has to say. We're going to move on. Alright, so I have to hatch 10 eggs, which is going to take forever. Earn 3 candies while walking your buddy and send 10 gifts to friends. So I can go ahead and knock out the earning candies with your buddy and send 10 gifts to friends. Now, as far as the hatching is concerned, I'm not 100% sure because I only have my regular incubator and my super incubator that I just got, so I don't know how much of that I'll be able to get done. But we'll go ahead and go through the might and mastery research as well and see what we get as our encounter. Machop. Okay, not shiny on that, but we love Machop, one of my favorite Pokemon. So we'll go ahead and catch that one. I'll use an Ultra Ball. Great curveball throw. But yes, Machop is one of my favorite Pokemon, so whenever I get a chance to catch it, I will always catch it. Not shiny or not, it doesn't matter. And let's check the IVs on this one. Alright, 15, 11, 10. So not great, but it is a Machop. And let's see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and claim the 50 cups of candy and some XP, I believe that was. And now what are we going to have to do for the professor? We have to win 5 raids, win 5 max battles, level up, max move 3 times, and earn 50,000 XP. I wish I would have did this before I started the video because I've done 4 max battles already. So I don't know how many more I can get done. As far as the raids are concerned, there aren't any raids out right now. So I don't know if we'll be able to get any of this done at all, but we'll try. I mean, I may drive around and do a few in-person 1-star raids and see what I get. But I think that's all the research we have for the Early Bird Go Fest ticket. So we're going to try and knock out some of this special research, not shiny on the Sawaddle. And like I said, this is a Minchino nest, so hopefully I can get another Minchino, but we got to get back to the adventure, walk around, spend some more stuff, and still have that whole side of the park to take care of. But we'll see what happens. I had to find somewhere to put you guys down. We have ourselves a weather boosted Galarian Articuno. I'm going to try my hardest to hit this excellent. It needs to come down though. Come on, come down. See if I can circle lock it first. Okay. All of this to do is just come down. Like, why are you sitting up so high? You gonna make me wait? Or you gonna force me to throw it up that high? Alright. I haven't had an encounter with a Galarian bird in a while, so come on. It's just gonna sit up that high. It's literally gonna force me to throw it up that high. Alright. And now it wants to come down after I throw. Jeez Louise. One shake, and it jumped out. And it's going forever. Great. I don't know why. I thought, oh, we got an egg hatching. I don't even care about this egg at this point. It's a duckling, whatever. But I thought for sure that I was going to be able to at least get a good throw on that one, and I didn't. The IVs on that duckling are trash. So we'll go ahead and get another egg incubated. Jeez, that was... Alright. Well, I mean, we do have the daily running for like another hour, so hopefully we get ourselves another encounter with a Galarian bird. But there's 2 spots that I found out here that I get encounters. One in this spot, and then one at the spot close to where we got the 2 shiny Glygars in another video. So like I said, I'm going to hope and pray that we get another Galarian bird encounter. But I need to keep walking in order for that to happen, so let's get back to this adventure. Alright, I had to find another spot to put you guys down. Because while I was walking, have ourselves a Galarian Zapdos. This one is also weather boosted. I do have a golden Raz on it. I mean, that's Circle Lagos. We'll go right there. Hopefully we can get the excellent curveball throw on this. All this needs to do is attack, and we'll be fine. We got our second Galarian bird on the daily adventure instance. Let's see. Oh, come on. Great curveball throw. 1 shake, 2 shake. Boy. 0 for 2 so far. I mean, what is... That was... We'll just check you just because you're here, but... let's see. We have about 18 minutes left on the daily adventure instance. We've caught a decent amount of stuff, but unfortunately we have not caught any Galarian birds and no shiny so far. other than the shiny that we got earlier, the Minchino, which we saw the IVs on the trash. But man, I mean, like I said, we have about 18 more minutes on the daily, so hopefully we can get ourselves another Galarian Bird encounter. It'd be cool if we got a Moltres, then we got all three on one incense. But like I said, it's RNG at the end of the day, so you either get them or you don't. Hopefully we'll get, like I said, a third one, and we can at least catch that one. I mean, if I get a third encounter with the Galarian Bird, I might actually use my Master Ball. I don't want to. I said I wouldn't, but I mean, it's getting to that point where I haven't caught one yet, and I want one. So hopefully we get our next one. If we get one on the daily before it ends, hopefully that one's shiny, so we have a better chance of catching it. But let's get back to this grind. No shot. We have our third Galarian Bird off one daily adventure instance, and I have absolutely nowhere to put you guys down. So I'm gonna have to try and catch this one-handed. Great curveball throw. Let's see if we get any shakes. Come on, stay. Dang it, man. That's three Galarian Birds, all of the same incense, and they've all ran. Oh well. I mean, I do have about 4 minutes left on the incense. I may extend it about 10 or 15 minutes just to see if we get another encounter. But man, 3 encounters on one incense, pretty cracked right now. Hopefully we get another one. All right, and daily adventure incense didn't bring any more Galarian Birds in. I just realized the guy's probably I have a tendency to do that once I get in the car. It happens. Anywho, like I said, the daily adventure incense is over. Well, it's not over, but we didn't bring any more Galarian Birds. I was able to extend it, but I extended it like right when it was taken down to like 1 second. So I have it going for like another 30 minutes. So if I do get anything on the way home, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. But yeah, 3 Galarian Bird encounters. All 3 of them ran, which is quite unfortunate. But I mean, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and check and see if we got any 4 stars today. Nope, no new 4 stars. And as far as shinies are concerned, we just have the one shiny Minchino. Like I said, the IVs on the trash. Let's see how many of these I actually have. I think I do have the full family. Yep, I have the full family completed and a few extras. I even got this one right here from Fashion Week, I believe it was, back in January. Yeah, these IVs are actually pretty solid on this one. I got this one from, I want to say, research. Yeah, got it doing field research. So yeah, that was, a pretty solid adventure as well. But I mean, all in all, today was a pretty good adventure. Like I said, we did get a shiny. Did get a couple of Galarian Bird encounters. Jeez, I can't talk. I kind of messed up and extended it a little bit before I realized Spotlight Hour was starting in a couple minutes. So most of the spawns that we got from the daily afterwards were all meta type, except for this Chimeco. I didn't check out these on this one. And they're pretty solid. And then we got, I think it was this Luxray as well. And the IVs on that one and then whatever. I was able to put that one in the gym, so not bad. And as far as the research is concerned, we didn't really get much progress on that. Like I said, I did all the max battles out here, so I wasn't able to find any. I may find a few on the way home. I may stop and do those. Therefore, surprisingly, I didn't see any 5-star raids out here to do. And the ones that I did see, the raids that I did see were raids that I didn't care to waste passes on. So that part we'll have to do another day. And I was able to hatch 3 eggs while I was out here, so we did make some progress on that. I will be able to send the gifts to my friends. Once I get home, I'll do my gift sending like I do every night. Around 11, I'll open all my gifts and send all my gifts. Well, the rest of the ones that I can open and send for the day before I hit my cap. And we still have 7 more days of catching Pokemon to complete the Masterwork Research, a Dazzling Aria, which I can't remember what the next step was. I know a couple people have reached the next step, but I haven't actually looked on Twitter to see what the next steps were as far as that is concerned. But I don't know when I'll complete this research. I mean, it is what it is. It is currently 6:30, so we're almost a half hour. Well, it's almost 6:30, so we're almost a half hour in the Spotlight Hour. And I can't remember what the spotlight our there we go. It's 2 times transfer candy, so I'm gonna definitely try to get home before 7 and transfer some of the candy from all these Pokemon that I caught, just so I can get extra candies. But it is what it is, all in all. And now I say that, and 2 5-star rates pop up over there. But technically, they aren't in the park. The park is on this side, and those are all the way down there. So I probably wouldn't have walked over there to do those anyway. There's a max battle all the way over there, but like that was on the other side of the street. I didn't feel like walking that far. And then as far as that phalanx, I'm not really interested in doing phalanx, honestly, just because it was so difficult to do initially. But I did all the other ones that were out here. But all in all, like I said, it's a pretty solid adventure. But I do have an announcement coming up next video, so make sure you guys stay locked in and you look for that video. It's going to be a pretty exciting announcement. I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys get excited about it as well. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you guys know when I upload my next video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.